13 WMAZ Morning starts now.
Well, good Monday morning, Central Georgia. We'll be warm and dry to start the week, but multiple rain chances pop up in the mid to late week. I'll talk all about that coming up.
A deadly motorcycle accident in Macon. We get you up to speed on what happened and what deputies are investigating. Plus, Macon-Bibb County Commissioners meeting. We tell you what they plan on talking about and how it impacts you and your community.
Some Georgia colleges and universities are not requiring students take the SAT or ACT. What a local admissions director and student are saying about it.
Good Monday morning, Central Georgia. You're taking a live look over a beautiful downtown Macon. I just want you to stop what you're doing and take a look at this beautiful screen right here. You can see that sunrise. It's looking like it's going to be a start to a beautiful day. The time is now 6:32 a.m. on this April 11th. Thank you for staying with us. I'm Wanye Reese. Taylor, is this sunshine going to be here to stay?
It sure is, Wanye, and that's going to be a pretty big change from what we saw on Saturday with all those clouds. Right now in downtown Macon, like Wanye said, a beautiful sunrise, no clouds out there. A few more people starting to get their day going there on the downtown roads. Right now in Macon, 46 degrees, so grab a jacket before you head out the door. It doesn't have to be a big jacket. It can be a light jacket if you need to, because we really won't get much cooler than this. 46 there in Forsyth, 49 in Warner Robins, 47 in Roberta, 49 in Butler, 48 in Unadilla, 47 now in Sandersville, and 42 in Dublin. So a cool start, but will be a gorgeous day across the area. We're talking upper 70s if you live north and west of Macon, but anywhere else we're talking 80s across the area under mostly sunny skies. Gorgeous day, and we will stay dry for today here in Georgia and across the southeast. But if you look immediately to your west, you're seeing some of those storms starting to fire up there in the now deep south near Jackson and up through Springfield. So some wet weather is on the way for us this week. I'll talk more about that coming up.
Thank you so much, Taylor. We'll check in with you soon. New this morning, Bibb County deputies are investigating an accident that killed a man on a motorcycle yesterday afternoon on Jeffersonville Road. Deputies say 32-year-old Ezekile Akim Hoskins of Macon was speeding on his motorcycle when he crashed into a Chevy Silverado at 5:15 p.m. The Chevy was making a left turn onto Franklinton Road. Crews took Hoskins to a hospital where he died. The wreck is still under investigation. If you have any information about the crash, you can call the Bibb County Sheriff's Office at 478-751-7500. That number one more time for you. It's 478-751-7500. In Bibb County, deputies arrested one man last night after a car crash when doctors later discovered someone had shot the car's driver. The shooting happened near New and Millerfield roads when a driver lost control of his vehicle, rolling over onto its side. An ambulance took the driver to a local hospital. That's when doctors figured out someone had shot him. The man is in critical condition. Deputies say 21-year-old DeShandre Liggins of Macon is charged with aggravated assault in the case. He's in the Bibb County Jail this morning without bond. Also, the Bibb County Sheriff's Office is investigating a snatch and run robbery on Shirling Drive. It happened at the Citco just after 8 a.m. yesterday morning. They say as a clerk collected money from a gaming machine, a man snatched the cash and ran away from the store. No one got hurt during the robbery. Also along Shirling Drive in Macon, deputies are on the lookout for a man who robbed a Popeyes after 9:30 Saturday night. Now, the picture on your screen, you can see it's a little bit blurry, but you can make out some details. The Bibb County Sheriff's Office says the man flashed a gun, got the cash, and ran away. If you have any information, you can call the Macon Regional Crime Stoppers. That number, it's 1-877-68-CRIME. That number one more time for you. It's 1-877-68-CRIME. Well, in Putnam County, Sheriff Howard Sills says deputies and rescue crews recovered the body of a drowning victim Saturday afternoon. The sheriff says his office received a call Saturday around 4 p.m. about a possible drowning in Cedar Creek near the Putnam-Jones County line. The victim has been identified as 58-year-old David Smith of Eatonton. It's the fourth drowning on Lake Sinclair or on one of its tributaries so far this year. Now an update to a story that we brought you last week. A jury found the man accused of choking and killing a UGA professor in Milledgeville not guilty. The jury deliberated for nearly 2 hours Friday evening after hearing 4 days worth of testimony. Jurors found Marcus Lillard not guilty of felony murder, involuntary manslaughter, aggravated assault, and reckless conduct. The time is now 6:35 a.m. Let's get you up to speed with your news happening across the state. In Metro Atlanta, there are worries about fewer emergency care options. It comes after Wellstar Health System turned Fulton County's only ER south of I-20 into an urgent care clinic. Wellstar CEO Candace Saunders says a staff shortage and lower than average patient admissions led to the decision. People needing emergency care must now travel about 10 miles away. The East Point mayor says time and distance could mean life or death. Stacey Abrams announced her suit over the way the state's elections were managed in 2018 is moving forward. More than 3 years later, as she makes another run at the governor's mansion, the lawsuit is finally going to court. The issues remaining to be heard at the trial deal with Georgia's exact match policy for absentee ballot signatures, the statewide voter registration list, and in-person cancellation of absentee ballots. The trial is set to start on today. Tomorrow, Macon Bibb County Commissioners plan to vote on several spending items tied to first responders. One item they're considering, buying 7 fully equipped patrol cars for the Bibb County Sheriff's Office. They want to spend 2018 SPLOST money to do it. Overall, it would cost almost $172,000, a little over $24,000 for each car. Commissioners also want to spend $315,000 for the Bibb County Fire Department. The agenda item says that they need to fix up the roof on Fire Station 7 on Rocky Creek Road and do other repairs to the station and fire truck. Macon's mayor wants to put $100,000 into Macon Mental Health Matters using American Rescue Plan money. The county was in a contract with the Southern Center for Choice Theory, paying $50,000 to the company per month for them to help lead that initiative. The contract ended last month. Miller wants a new contract with the company by paying up $100,000. This morning, it turns out a huge plastic recycling project planned for Macon is officially dead. Last spring, Brightmark proposed building the world's largest plastics recycling plant in Macon. The company said they hoped to build a 5 million square foot plant that would cost an estimated $680 million, according to Mayor Lester Miller. Miller now says the plastics recycling company and the Macon Bibb Industrial Authority both agreed to terminate talks. In January, the mayor officially withdrew his support for Brightmark's move to Macon. He also encouraged the Macon Bibb County Industrial Authority to do the same.
Just not a right fit for Macon Bibb County. We feel like it's in both of our best interests to move on.
According to the termination agreement, the county can keep $100,000 from the deal. Miller says they'll also be able to keep some of the surveys on the land to use for future projects. It's now 6:38. If you haven't already, you may want to head to downtown this upcoming weekend. Newtown Macon is hosting the annual market for small and developing businesses. It happens every second Sunday of the month from April to November. Over the weekend, you might have noticed a couple of tents on Poplar Street. Over 20 local vendors set up shop to share handmade crafts and foods. Newtown started the market in 2018. Last year, it was virtual because of COVID, but now it's back in person in full force.
So we really focus on increasing residents, growing jobs, and creating a sense of place. And events like this today are ones that help us create that unique sense of place in Macon.
I get different people from different ages. A lot of people, especially with jams and jellies, people have a memory associated with it. Their grandma made jam or preserves or whatever.
It's a great event. Now, if you have a business and would like to participate, you can visit newtownmacon.com to learn more. Voting begins next month, but today you get a chance to learn more about candidates running for office before you head to the polls. The forums are meant to give you more information about the U.S. House of Representative candidates in District 2. If you'd like to go, the forum is at the Macon Bibb Government Center on Poplar Street, and it starts at 7. Organizers say they canceled Thursday's planned forum on the Macon Water Authority District 1 race. The time is now 6:39 a.m. I mean, check this out.
I know.
Look at the DUV. Once again, Mactown, the DUV this Monday morning is looking good on you.
Showing out.
Showing out.
Oh, I mean, they have something to prove this morning.
Exactly. You see that. That makes you want to have a good day on purpose.
Yes, it does. I mean, just gorgeous.
I love it.
I can't even describe that any more than the picture can show you. And there you go. In the DUB, people are out and about, probably enjoying the sunrise as they drive to work as well. I'm sure that people in the cars who are driving now have the seat warmers on and their jackets on, because it is a cool start there in Lawrence County. 43 degrees now in Dublin with calm winds, so it's not really adding anything to the cool air we're feeling, and thankfully this is about as low as we'll get throughout the day today. Around the area, we're seeing everybody mostly in the 40s. Some 50s are still sticking around. 46 now in Milledgeville, 46 in Macon, 49 now in Warner Robins, 46 in Forsyth, and then 50 there for our last 50 in Americus. So all that to say, just grab a jacket before you head out the door, but it doesn't need to be a heavy coat. Just a light coat will do just fine. Now, the reason that we're going to be warming up throughout the day is because we have high pressure in control. The high pressure system is located just to our southeast, and what that does, it pumps warm, moist air from the Atlantic Ocean into our area. So we'll be warm and dry for today. All that wet weather will stay to the west for now, but we do have some changes coming up in the near future. But for now, when you're heading out to take those kids to the bus stop, Definitely give them a jacket and maybe a glove or two. We have 50s in the forecast for today. Mostly sunny skies as we head towards the afternoon hours. For recess, they can definitely leave the coat in their backpack or in the classroom. By the afternoon, as you're heading to the carpool line, you can definitely keep the seat warmers off, maybe even roll the windows down, lift the sunroof off, because it will be a beautiful day. Mostly sunny skies, temperatures in the upper 70s and low 80s. Now, for places that are south and east of Macon, we do still have a high fire danger. Everybody in this kind of beige color. That's until 9 p.m. today, and that's for some fire conditions because we have very dry conditions on top of a drought in those places as well. So just be careful not to do any types of burning. Just be careful as we word this past weekend because we do not want to have any types of wildfires going on. But if you want something to do this afternoon and evening, definitely cheer on the Braves. They have another home game coming up for tonight at 7:20 against the Washington Nationals. And if you're going to stay in Macon, maybe watch it in your living room or maybe have the window up or go to the porch and watch it. It will be a great day to do so. Mostly sunny skies, temperatures in the 70s for Macon. And then if you head to Atlanta, if you're lucky enough to go to Truist Park, it will be a little bit cooler. Temperatures will still be in the low 70s, but because of the cloud cover, that will keep some of that sunshine and warmth out of the picture there in Vinings. Now, we'll stay warm there this week for all of central Georgia. 80 sticking with us through Tuesday through Thursday, and then on Friday, that's where we drop to the 70s. We're back in the 80s on Saturday, but we do have rain chances coming. That's because of a cold front coming through the area, bringing rain chances basically for places in Macon, especially south and west. That's Thursday morning. That will slide down into the southern parts of Macon and Warner Robins and through central Georgia by late Thursday into Friday morning, and then we'll have rounds of rain coming as well for Friday into Saturday. So definitely keep the umbrella on you through the week because we will have some rain chances really coming through for the midweek and then sticking around through the weekend. But otherwise, enjoy the warm, sunny, and dry conditions for today through Wednesday.